Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to the great state of Ohio, where we find a young lady pulled over for speeding. The only problem is she doesn't want to identify, doesn't want to say whose car it is, gives false information, and then she's got a plethora of excuses why she needs to go. Oh my goodness, I got a headache. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
With the police department. Do you have your license and registration, please? I cannot understand the word you're saying, ma'am. I cannot hear you, ma'am. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, ma'am. I cannot hear you, ma'am. You got to be able to speak up to where I can hear you. Okay, but you're driving on the streets. Do you have a license? Do you have a valid license from the state of Ohio? Let's put it that way. I cannot hear you, ma'am. Roll down your window, ma'am. Yes, doing over 75 miles an hour in a 55-mile zone. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you caught up to everybody, ma'am. Yes, we did, ma'am. I was behind you. I have it clearly on video. I need a license and registration, ma'am. Do you have license? Do you have license? Let's put it that way. Do you have a valid license from the state of Ohio?
Now that seems to be a fairly straightforward question. Do you have a valid driver's license in the state of Ohio? But this lady's not going to answer it with a straightforward answer. And the reason the police officer was having such a hard time hearing, as noted in this picture, she's doing the soft sit window roll. Yeah, let's carry on.
Ma'am. Ma'am, I'm going to throw a card down and call bullcrap. We caught up in the middle lane. You're passing all the cars doing an excessive of 75 miles an hour. I don't pull nobody over until they're 75 or greater, which is reckless up in the state of Ohio. All right? You caught up to another car in the fast lane. From the middle lane, you went over to the left, paced the cars in front of you, and then also an excess of 75 miles an hour. At one point, we did slow down to 65 miles an hour around Smithville, and then sped back up to over 75 miles an hour. Ma'am, that is false. Okay, well, if you weren't speeding, then I would not see you speeding. Okay. Okay, what's your name? You're distracting me from keeping people safe on the roadway by doing a reckless op.
Alright, you got stopped for speeding. It's not the end of the world. Just pay the fine and go on with your life. No, she wants to make it into something else entirely. Doesn't want to give her name. Doesn't want to give her address. Doesn't even want to say if this is her car. Oh, dearie me.
Yeah, for doing over 75 miles an hour. Ma'am, no one's passing you. You're in the fast lane, tailgating. Yeah, because you caught up to everybody to a semi in the middle lane. Then you had to switch over because you couldn't go no faster. What's your social security, ma'am?
I don't know. I don't have nothing with me. I don't know.
Do you know your name?
I don't know.
Oh.
I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Ma'am, failure to identify yourself is a arrestable offense. Okay. Step on out. This is plain ignorant. Turn around, put your...
You're doing stuff
Ma'am,
to me.
do you have your license?
I don't have nothing.
Do you have an ID?
I don't have nothing with me. I keep telling you I need to get somebody's son's surgery.
Okay.
You're doing stuff to me. I have a son that needs surgery right now.
Okay, then you should identify yourself.
No, because you're singling me out.
No, because you're speeding, ma'am.
No.
Oh my goodness, once those shiny handcuffs come out, it's all over. Oh, and by the way, they don't necessarily have to be shiny. The other ones work just as well.
You're singling me
Okay,
out.
then you'll go to jail for falsification. I'll tow your car.
People pass me. This is so crazy.
But you are, ma'am. You're failing to identify yourself.
No.
Do you have a warrant for your arrest?
You're singling me
Do you
out.
have a warrant for...
You're singling me out. You're singling me out.
Okay, whatever.
And what do you mean, whatever? I can't believe you're doing this to me. Out of all the people, that was in front of me speeding.
Okay, well...
You're doing this to me.
Well, you shouldn't have been speeding, ma'am.
I was not.
Yes, you were, ma'am.
I could never go past 75. I couldn't.
Okay, okay, whatever. Have a seat for me.
I couldn't even go past.
Okay, well... So you identify yourself. Are you Jasmine?
No, that's not my name.
That's not you.
I'm not Jasmine.
What's your name?
Well, now it looks like we have her work ID here, and she doesn't want to own up to the fact that that's her. Well, a picture ID is worth 1,000 words, sweetheart, but she's going to continue to deny that's her, even when the officer runs her name. Well, we're going to have to skip through this because she's going to whine and cry and bellyache, but let's carry on.
A few moments later.
You don't have to tow my car, because I can get somebody to pick it up.
No, ma'am.
Why?
Because you failed to identify yourself.
So somebody can't pick up my car?
You own the car?
I can't believe this.
Well, all you had to do is give me your name.
Discrimination? Is this discrimination?
For speeding, ma'am.
All those white people that went past me. All those white people that was going past me.
I don't know what you were until I stopped you. It was a civil car speed, ma'am.
No, I wasn't just a silver car. I don't have no tint. You seen I was a black woman.
I can't see who you are, ma'am.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Just like how I could see you, you could see me.
I can't see with the back of your head, ma'am.
You can see my neck. You can see my arm on the wheel.
All right. Oh, you're suspended, Miss Gay.
Oh, that's not my name.
What?
That's not my name.
What is your name, then? Then I'll arrest you under Jane Doe, and you can sit in jail until you have a court appearance.
I cannot believe you're doing this.
Oh, yes, indeed. When all else fails, pull that race card. That's bound to work. Except not today. It's not going to work today, ma'am. You were on radar. You were doing some serious speeding. 20 miles over the speed limit. In some jurisdictions, that could be criminal. I think your car is going to be towed away. Now, she's not finished yet. She's got some more things up her sleeve. Let's give a good listen.
You want to do this to me.
Ma'am.
And my son got a surgery.
Well, you're the one that's not going to the surgery because you failed to identify yourself.
And my son got a surgery.
Okay, well, you would have been there.
And you do not care about the safety of nothing.
I do. That's why I pull people over driving reckless off.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You only care about
Okay.
white people.
Okay.
Because I'm on the wrong side of
Okay. I'm a police officer. You're here advised that certain rights is followed. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand? Do you understand, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
I need a verbal yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand?
Wait a minute. I'm going to court? I'm going to court.
Oh, you going to jail? I don't know what part do you not understand.
You
do not
didn't have no reason to pull me over. You didn't have no reason to check my car.
I can run your plates, and if it showed you're suspended, I can stop you.
I just didn't tell you my name because I feel discriminated.
Oh my goodness, here comes that race card again. Hey, I didn't hear you call him a racist yet. Maybe if you call him a racist, they'll let you go. Nah, probably not. I don't know. What are we going to do with this young lady? She's, let's see now. She has to take her son to surgery. And, yeah, she's got some more excuses on the way. Let's give a listen.
If I tell you my information, can I get picked up?
No, ma'am. We're past that.
Why? Because you already put it in?
I already arrested you, ma'am.
Can we go? Can I gotta use the restroom. I was on my way trying to use the restroom and get my son to surgery. I've been holding this in. That's why I'm trying to get home. And I'm about to...
You're just gonna have to hold it, man.
That's why I'm trying to get home. So I can just use the restroom and take my son to surgery. And you want to discriminate me.
The poor lass just doesn't know anything about anything. Yeah, she's got to get home because her son needs surgery, and then she has to use the restroom, and hey, she just got all kinds of problems here today, huh? Well, she was charged with obstructing an officer, concealing information, and speeding. Yeah, the poor thing. Yeah, well, she's young. She'll recover. No problems, no problems. But I tell you one thing, when you're stopped by the police, it's best to cooperate. That's all you got to do is cooperate. At any rate, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, young lady. Next time the police stop you, please cooperate. Cheers to that!
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man. No, that's the law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.